Hello everyone, and welcome back to the XRP Ripple Insights channel. Imagine waking up to the astonishing headline that the U.S. Federal Reserve, the central pillar of America's vast financial infrastructure, has officially adopted a cryptocurrency to bolster its financial operations. While this might sound like something straight out of a science fiction novel or the optimistic vision of a devoted cryptocurrency enthusiast, it's closer to reality than many might assume. In recent months, whispers have grown louder in financial circles and across digital communities that XRP, the digital asset developed by Ripple Labs, could be quietly playing a significant role in the evolution of the Federal Reserve's approach to global payments. These aren't just wild rumors, they're grounded in a pattern of strategic alliances, technological advancements, and the ongoing quest for faster and more efficient cross-border settlement solutions. With central banks around the world exploring digital currencies, distributed ledger technology, and real-time settlement frameworks, it's only logical to consider whether the Federal Reserve is already experimenting with or even unofficially integrating technologies like Ripple's XRP. As questions surrounding XRP's involvement intensify, the broader financial world is left to consider whether we are witnessing the early stages of a historic merger between traditional financial institutions and the rapidly advancing world of blockchain-powered digital assets. To date, the U.S. Federal Reserve has not publicly acknowledged any official use of XRP or direct collaboration with Ripple Labs in its payment systems. However, a deeper look into Ripple's growing ecosystem and its involvement with institutions connected to the Federal Reserve reveals a pattern that raises intriguing possibilities. XRP is more than just a cryptocurrency, it is a bridge asset designed to facilitate instant cross-border payments without requiring pre-funded accounts in destination currencies. This functionality directly aligns with many of the objectives outlined in Project FedNow, a real-time payment initiative introduced by the Federal Reserve in 2023. FedNow aims to modernize the U.S. financial system by enabling near-instant payments around the clock, addressing inefficiencies in traditional banking processes. Although FedNow does not currently run on blockchain technology nor explicitly incorporate XRP, its goals closely parallel Ripple's ongoing mission to revolutionize money movement globally. The synergy between what FedNow seeks to accomplish and what Ripple's XRP has already been designed to do cannot be ignored. If not through direct adoption, the Federal Reserve could still be indirectly leveraging Ripple's technological innovations as a foundation or inspiration for its evolving payment strategies. Ripple's growing relevance in international finance stems from its transformative on-demand liquidity (ODL) solution, which uses XRP to eliminate the need for traditional pre-funded accounts in cross-border transactions. This approach dramatically reduces both the cost and time of international payments, making it a highly attractive solution for financial institutions that grapple with the inefficiencies of the SWIFT network. Ripple's ODL service is already in use by banks and financial service providers across multiple continents, and its success continues to garner attention from regulatory and monetary authorities. Ripple's influence extends further through its long-standing participation in key industry discussions, including with central banks and financial policy groups. One such notable involvement is its role in the Federal Reserve's Faster Payments Task Force, which was initiated in 2015 to evaluate and recommend improvements to the UW's payments infrastructure. Being part of this group gave Ripple a seat at the table in shaping the future of U.S. financial transactions. These affiliations, though not direct evidence of XRP usage by the Federal Reserve, serve as compelling indicators of the central bank's awareness and potential consideration of Ripple's capabilities. The presence of Ripple in these influential circles strongly implies a recognition of its technological value and potential role in future reforms. Further strengthening the speculation surrounding XRP's involvement with the Federal Reserve is Ripple's established relationship with key financial institutions that maintain close ties with the U.S. central banking system. For example, Bank of America has been public about its testing and interest in Ripple's technology. Bank of America is one of the largest financial entities in the United States and actively collaborates with the Federal Reserve on a variety of financial and regulatory fronts. The nature of such partnerships suggests that if Ripple's technology is being tested or implemented by an institution so deeply embedded in the U.S. financial framework, the Federal Reserve is at least aware of these developments if not directly involved in evaluating them. Additionally, Ripple continues to forge new relationships with financial institutions across the globe, many of which work in tandem with national central banks and international financial regulators. While no conclusive, on-the-record statement exists from the Federal Reserve acknowledging XRP as part of its operational framework, the pattern of indirect connections forms a plausible foundation for RAD. The theory: these dots, when connected, show a growing ecosystem where Ripple's infrastructure, and by extension, XRP, could seamlessly be integrated into broader financial systems aligned with the Federal Reserve's modernization goals. So, the pressing question remains: is XRP currently being used by the U.S. Federal Reserve? As of now, no official statement or documentation confirms such usage. However, the mounting evidence, industry alignments, and overlapping interests make it increasingly difficult to dismiss the possibility. Ripple's core mission to transform how money moves across borders is closely aligned with the Federal Reserve's ambition to create faster, more reliable payment systems through initiatives like FedNow. While direct blockchain integration may not yet be a feature of these systems, the underlying principles and technological influence Ripple brings to the table could be subtly shaping the direction of future financial infrastructure. Institutions that partner with both Ripple and the Federal Reserve further fuel this speculation, pointing to a potential behind-the-scenes collaboration or mutual influence. As digital assets continue to mature and gain mainstream acceptance, XRP could emerge as one of the few cryptocurrencies with a genuine shot at being interwoven into the global financial fabric. Investors, analysts, and crypto enthusiasts would be wise to monitor these developments closely. What may seem like speculation today could become tomorrow's financial standard, positioning XRP at the intersection of innovation and traditional central banking.